limiting deductions to 28% with a charitable exception.
No, she can't. Okay, these politicians cannot and will not help you. So welcome everybody, how you doing? I was just doing a movie and I got dumped out, so I said let me go back to my boys at Periscope. Uncle G is in the house. Some people call me Uncle G because when I was a kid I was like, man, I wish my uncles would help me out. I wish my uncles would take a little interest in little G. 16 years old. My dad died when I was 10. I'm like, I wish my Uncle J.E., my Uncle Vince, and my Uncle Paul, man, I wish somebody would come get me, man, give me a little guidance. And they didn't come, man. I got to tell you, they did not come. They didn't come to Uncle G. They didn't come to little G, little tiny G. Dude, I was 15 years old. I was looking for money. I was 8 years old. 8 years old, I'm like, who's got my money? I want some bubble gum. You know, I want mine. You know, I've been wanting mine since I was 5 years old. I've been a salesman since I was 5. You know what I'm saying? I've been wanting to be in control since I was a punk kid. The more mom and daddy told me what I could or couldn't do, the more I wanted control. So by the time I'm 15, I'm freaking pissed. You feeling what I'm saying? So look, my name's GrantCardone. If you don't know who I am, if you are running into one of my streams for the first time, I do a dozen TV shows or streams a week. We run most of my TV shows live from GrantCardone TV. There's an app, by the way, now. We just released our beta version is complete, mygctv.com. Yeah, I got dumped out of MeV. mygctv.com. It's an app both on your place on Google Play and on iTunes. If you don't know who I am, I've written 5 books, I own 5 companies. We do about $100 million a year in sales. And we have a TV network called GrantCardone TV. I have a real estate company that's got $400 million worth of apartment buildings, about 4,000 apartments around the United States. And I have 4 other companies. One of them has been doing $10 million a year. It's a partnership. I don't even run it. It's run out of Orlando, Florida. I literally get a check from them every month and they do their deal. And then the other 3 companies I run serious control over. Well, I've always wanted to be in this position my entire life. And one of the things I'm doing now with my life is I'm basically doing for others. Thanks, my wife is perfect. I'm doing for others now what I wanted my uncles to do for me when I was 12, 14, 16 years old. Hey, dude, help me. Pay attention to me. Help me out. I need some help. So I want to do this tonight. I just want to answer your questions. If I don't answer it, I'm going to try to answer like 10 or 12 great questions here. Hillary's up there right now. She's doing her deal. Obama's going to come on tonight, okay? Then Cruz and Bush, and they're going to all try to fight for this thing, and they're going to promise you that they're going to help you. Folks, here's the deal. I get political every once in a while. I do streams on social media, branding, marketing, real estate, money, finance, how to grow your net worth, how to grow your network, sales, closing, follow-up, cold calls, how to handle objections. I do something every week, strategically give you information. I also talk about politics sometimes, and it's a very short conversation about politics. This is what I had to say to all career politicians right here. This is how I vote for them. No. I go in the voting booth and like, no. How long have you been doing this, Mark Rubio? No. How long have you been doing this, Cruz? No. How long have you been doing this, Hillary? No. Dude, come on, man. These people have been they've been in Washington for 30 years, and the roads got worse. What you do is you go in there and do this. No, but you go vote. Okay, I vote in every election. Go vote. Okay, so let me answer your questions. That's my little thing to the politicians, okay? When does season 2 of whatever it takes if you don't know, and if I miss your question, just go back, all right? Oh no, Rubio and Cruz are both career politicians, dude. Don't even, please, like do your homework, okay? Whatever It Takes is a show, a reality show where I hire people. We're dropping the first segment this month, We're doing our last edits on the first segment of season 2. If you've never seen Whatever It Takes, the ultimate job interview, you have to go back and watch it. You can find it at GrantCardone TV. There's 6 segments. They're about an hour long. They're freaking amazing, okay? You will learn so much about people and sales and marketing. You'll see how I coach people. You're going to see how I confront people. You're going to see how I run my company. You're going to see how I hire people. So the season 2, the first segment will be out later this month. GrantCardone TV. Will we do another season of Whatever It Takes? Man, I don't know. It takes a lot of energy. Okay. Todd Straw just said the app is mygctv.com. So you can watch all of season 1 on your phone. You can also watch Cardone Zone, Young Hustlers, the G&E Show, Power Players, interviews with unbelievable people. And then we do all these shows on sales and marketing and promotion and social media where it's I'm not answering questions. I'm coming in and being very specific on a strategy. Your Scope is live on Twitter. Awesome. Real estate training for realtors. Dude, we train some of the top real estate agents. In fact, the #1 agents last year in the country use Cardone University. Brandon and Rainey Williams went to Los Angeles about 7 years ago, came to me and said, dude, Grant, what do we got to do to be #1? I said, you need to take out the top 3 people. Okay, you need to take out the top 3 people. When is cold calling dropping on Cardone U? It will drop at the end of this month. I had a conversation today. It's 85 segments of content. 85 segments of content on how to make cold calls. And it is freaking sick content. It'll be dropped into Cardone U at the end of this month if they stay on their edit process, okay? Any advice on hiring new people? Look, you got to hire a lot of people, okay? You got to hire a lot of people. Who said Cardone University is killer? Cold calling's not dead, man. Dude, we're doing a cold call right now. I don't know most of you guys. You guys didn't know I was going to do this. This is a cold call. This is a cold stream. You were doing something, and boom, I drop in on you. Okay, cold calling is not dead. It's just a nice title to a book. It's like the 4-Hour Work Week. Great idea, but nobody does that. I'm on CU, and it's killer. This is from I Am the Chevy Dude. I think that's Mike Davenport, one of the top General Motors salespeople on the planet. J. Scott Gray. GrantCardone University is awesome. Okay, is the Cardone U for vets still on? Yes, we're giving you 2 major segments of content. It's worth $1,900. So we're giving you 2 if you call my office tomorrow, vets get Cardone University free. We give you 2 major segments, not the entire program because that's a $13,000 program, but I'm trying to do everything I can for vets. Whether you're Marine, Army, Navy, or Coast Guard, I want to help you. How do you compare your stuff to Jeff Gittimer's? First of all, Jeffrey Gittimer, I have ultimate respect for, as well as Brian Tracy and Tom Hopkins. But Jeffrey, me and Jeffrey are probably most aligned in our thinking. And all these guys taught me, okay? I learned from Brian, I learned from Tom Hopkins, and I learned from the Gittimer. So I love those guys. I can learn from anyone, even if it's what I don't want to do, if it's doesn't fit my style, right? So you might hear something I say and you're like, oh, you know what? I can't quite use that because that's not who I am, but I could tweak it just a little bit to fit my personality. So that's what you're looking for, particularly with sales, learning how to sell. Who's the best salesperson you've ever closed? Man, I don't ever think about who's the best salesperson. I think about all the deals I didn't close. You know, who's the best salesperson? I don't think about it like that. I think about people that are really professional negotiators. That's what I want. That's what I think about. How did somebody's watching my Snapchats today and saw me playing Go Fish with Sabrina. She beat me twice and I beat her twice. What's the first step in Cardone U to skill up the sales training ability for the company? Well, what you want to do, man, is you should look at the sales training segments and/or break your company into people that need different things. Like the material there is, call Todd Straw about the vet program. You know, you might have people that need basic sales training. You might need people that need road to the sale. You might need people that need to know how to handle objections. You might need people that need help with follow-up or prospecting. So let's say I'm hiring brand new people. I don't want to give them my leads. I'm like, look, you already know people. Call them and give me some referrals. Give me some prospects. Fill up your pipeline. What do you do to stay mentally clear and focused on a daily basis? Well, I try to eat good. I try to work out, and I try to stay busy. I mean, really, the trick is to try to stay busy. Okay, Chevy dude, you can't be on segment. You can't be on a season 2 of whatever it takes because it's already shot. The best you could do is come meet with me. We could do a power player interview if this is who I think it is. Maybe it's not. Or you wait till I do season 3, but we've already shot season 2. You're the best salesperson you have closed. No, I mean, I'm the best salesperson in the world. There's no doubt about it. Today, I am the greatest living sales guru on the planet. No, nobody has as much material. Nobody has as much contemporary material. I'm not bragging when I say this. It is what it is. And I would take my data and I would stack it up against anybody in the world. And I'd be like, show me your shit, dude. The corporate sales trainer, show me your stuff, bro. Most of their stuff is so old and so dated. I got stuff that I just threw away. I'm like, I wouldn't even do that today, what I was teaching 30 years ago. Some of what I was teaching just 25 years ago, I would still teach because still nobody's doing it. Okay, except a handful of guys that copy stuff, and they copy a little bit of me, and then they go over and copy somebody else, so they end up with a bunch of garbage. Can you help me in the Miami real estate industry for group homes? I can help anybody, bro. Come on. If you're an entrepreneur, have I ever met Jordan Belfort? Nope, don't care to either. I have no interest in meeting Jordan Belfort. Did you end up buying that $34 million complex in Alabama? Yes, I did. I closed that deal. So there was a stream that I did where I actually showed you guys I was negotiating a $34 million. I thought the deal was at $36 million when I started it because it ended up at $33 too. And I bought and closed that deal in Alabama. You closed the quad in Cape Coral. I want to go bigger. How do I do this? You know, every week I do a real estate segment. So, I mean, just keep paying attention to my streams, and you'll see a real estate segment at some point. What do you think about Ty Lopez? I've never met Ty, and I've never seen his material. But I don't have anything bad to say about him because I don't know anything about him. Do you need a NIP life coach? Don't even know what that means. What did Jared do to get your attention and become a VP of sales? This is what Jared did. I'll tell you what he did. He moved to Los Angeles. He never bitched. He slept on a mattress. He got a $2,500 a month draw for 3 months, and then he started making money. He did exactly what I told him to do, and he never came to me to learn something. He went to Cardone U to learn it. So rather than coming to me, what do? He went into the program and found the answers because I created Cardone U to make great salespeople. Cold calling to fill up the pipeline or being out in the physical market, both. You're not going to do, you know, my first business was built doing cold calls door to door, and I used the phone while I was doing the cold calls. So that's what made me really good because before I got to a city, I had already warmed the market up with a phone call. Who's the best salesperson at GrantCardone companies? Dude, I am. Unfortunately, I am still the freaking monster because I follow the pitch. I believe in the mechanics. I don't wander off, you know. I got some good guys. I love them to death. Michael Bonnet wanders off into woo-woo land. Dave Robart starts trying to be people's friend. I don't. I go in very strategic. You know, are you the decision maker? Here's the money. Would you invest with this? Would you invest in this if you knew for sure it would make you money, would you? Yeah, I would. But have you ever done that? No. So you've never invested in people. So I mean, why would you invest in people now? I mean, let's just be real here. So I go in very strategic to find out if there's even a possibility for a deal. See, I wouldn't sell an ink pen. I'd close it. So somebody said, I'm going to show you how to sell an ink pen. And then the guy just starts talking about the ink pen. Dude, all I want to do is close the ink pen. Highwiser is a relentless staffing company. We will find your next stud. Dude, we looking for 10 studs, dog. I'm looking for 10 Rottweilers. Male, female, tall, short. They could belong to ISIS. I don't care. I want killers. Do you do network marketing segments? Absolutely. In fact, we do. I have 3 calls this month with network marketing companies that want to grab my content and disseminate it to, one group's got 20,000 distributors, another group's got 160,000 distributors or marketers or whatever term you guys like to use and feel best about. I'm a food sales rep. Do you know anything about that? Yeah, I just did, what was the group? Reinhardt. I did a gig for Reinhardt, which is one of the top food suppliers in the country. You employ anyone from the UK? Yeah, we tried that, man. I mean, unless you're going to invest some money in a platform and really, invest money in making that happen, it just hadn't worked out doing stuff long distance. I do have some offices in Canada, and they're not performing to the level they should be because I don't have somebody over there kicking their ass every day. What's the best way to find investors? You got to start talking to people, man. You got to. I don't know what people invest in, but you need to find out who invests in that product. So if you called me to invest in technology, that's not my deal. It might be Gary Vee's deal. Where would I invest $125,000? I would definitely buy. I would definitely buy multifamily apartments with $125,000. First rental property, single family or duplex? No, definitely do not do a single family. I probably wouldn't do a duplex. It's not much better. What I would do is I would figure out how to raise the money to do at least 16 units. What do you think about Saudi girls? I don't think about people's race, frankly. Okay? I don't really care where you come from. I ask people, where you come from? You know why I ask people that? I'm trying to figure out how much hustle they got. So I don't care about Saudi. You're on planet Earth, man. We're planetarians, folks. We live on a planet together, and most of it is ocean, if you hadn't noticed. Would you invest in a supplemental company? I would like to have my own supplement line. I would like to have my own supplement line is what I'd like to have. My own 10X obsessed, crazy stuff. Let's build a legacy together, folks. I agree with that. Why don't we Spindola Marisol? Let's build a freaking legacy. That's what I'm interested in. Reward McDuckus says, why Scientology? Dude, I love Scientology. It's been awesome for me. Unbelievable. First book I read was Dianetics. And I got more understanding about my mind in that book, but I'll read anything, dude. I'll look at anything. I'll look at anything that'll make me better. And then once I find something that makes me better, I don't leave it. Okay. I dig into it. I go deeper, and I get tripped out on it. One of the mistakes I see a lot of people make. My friend Becky, I got a little concerned about one of my friends online that man, she's into all kind of stuff, man. Dude, you look at so much different stuff, you'll get confused. Find something that works. Go deep on it. Find out if they can even go then wide. Once you go deep on a subject, then can they take you wide? So let's see here. Yeah. All that other stuff y'all are talking about, it means nothing to me, okay? Hey, focus on your hustle, not on your criticism, your gossip, what you read in the freaking... the bullshit magazines that you were checking out in the grocery line. It's all garbage and bullshit. This is where you guys lose your focus, man. You got a guy right now, I got $400 million worth of real estate, and every year my companies crank out 100 new million. And I'm about to blow that up. And you got a chance to ask this cat anything, and you guys start talking about garbage that means nothing. That, oh, by the way, you saw in some 50-cent paper in the grocery line that nobody would go in there to buy unless you're just a scumbag. Should I get a $30,000 loan for my first multifamily? Yeah, do you definitely want to get a loan for your first multifamily? On my $400 million worth of debt, I probably have $220 million worth of debt. On my $400 million worth of apartments, I probably have $220 million worth of debt. That's not bad. Tips for investing in real estate. Find great real estate and freaking go hard, man. Find great real estate that cash flows from day one. It's just simple. Find great neighborhoods, okay, that have done well over long periods of time or that are getting better. Great neighborhoods that you understand, that cash flow from day one, and go all in. Borrow everything you can. Borrow from your mom, your dad. What's the biggest pet peeve. Dude, people being stupid. People getting distracted. People not repeating the same things at work over and over again. People that touch something and then go away from it. They find something that works and try something else. I'm like, that's ridiculous. Go deep. Don't diversify. You don't need 500 books. Find somebody that you believe in. Look at how they're living their life. Look at how they live in their family. Look how they make time for others. Look how they give to their church. Look how they help their community. And then get behind that person, flow them power, and learn from them. How long is the New Year deal? The New Year deal? I'll tell you what you can do. If you want to grab Cardone U, this is what you got to put in to get it. CardoneU.com/Periscope. 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 Advice for video content. You need to go deep on what you know and then wide. You need to stretch that content out to other things. No, I do not think Cardone U, the way we're introducing it to individuals, is too cheap. Is college worth it? Is college worth it? Somebody asked me if Cardone U was too cheap. We took it from $13,000 to $995, but you can only find it at certain places. CardoneU.com/Periscope. It's 1,500 segments of content with testing and certification that when you finish it, you can walk into a company and say, I am a graduate of GrantCardone, and I guarantee you it'll get you a job. Is my Snapchat going to blow up? Dude, anything I put attention on blows up. When am I releasing the real estate programo? Okay. Let's see. Who gets an ace? 10. Jack. Okay, let's see. Cindy, this is for you. Nope. McKinley, this is for you. No. Oh, was that an ace? No, that's a 4. Golf handicap. Man, I was like an 8 over when I was playing. Okay, Mexico. Nope. I'm looking for the ace. White underscore. Nope. How can I earn your business? I don't know. You have to get in front of me. Sending gumbo soon. Dude, send me some gumbo, bro. Tips to get a new job. That's from Ace Music. Oh, Ace. Okay. So Ace, tips to getting a new job. Okay. Here's my tips. Okay. If you've never seen my videos on getting a job, go to GrantCardone TV. There's 12 videos there on how to get a job, and I guarantee I'll get you a job in under 48 hours. If you don't get a job in 48 hours based on those 12 videos, you call me and I'll get you a job with the company you want to work with. The first thing I tell you in those videos is don't go job hunting, man. Make a list of 5 people that you want to work for. 5 people that you want to work for. Find out who owns those companies. And you go do the presentation to that person and no one else. And I can show you exactly how to do it. The 12 videos are at GrantCardone TV. How can I intern for you as a high schooler? Call Sherry at my office. That's how you can do it. Okay, who is that? Is that Guest Liz? How to build a killer sales team. Man, first thing, we won't even hire anybody that's not on Cardone U. So you guys that want to come work for me, I got guys making $250, $340. One guy's going to make $400. I don't hire people if you're not on my program, okay? You're not going to come work for me and then I'm going to train you my material. Know my material before you get to me and know how to make inside sales. And, if you want a guaranteed job with me, make sure you already have somebody in your pipeline. Okay, who shared the stream already tonight? Okay, who shared the stream? Spell success. Did you get an ace? Okay, I'm going to call your name out. Let's see if I can get you an ace. Who wants an ace? Spindola. Nope. Mercy. Put your names in there. J. Iron. Share the stream and I'll call you out. Okay? I'm going to give a free MP3 to the person who gets the ace here. Okay? Ace. Nope. Big Wizlick. Nope. Trevor Ottman. Nope. Sorry, man. I'm trying, guys. Steve Harris. Nope. Chris. I just saw a guy's name, Chris. Share the stream and I'll call your name out. Kirkus. Oh, man. I'm trying to give a free... These MP3s I do, I think I got them on sale for like $9. They're freaking ridiculous. They're so good. I mean, ridiculous. Okay. If you shared it already, just throw your name in there. CEO. underscore CSI. By the way, y'all got to follow him, okay? Montana. Let me see. Cindy? Nope, sorry, Cindy. Hair by Metris? Nope. Brett Coffee. Kurt. Steven Spray? Nope. Jesse Ars? Nope. Shane. Shane, give me your name, Shane. Shane, call my office tomorrow, dude. We're going to give you whatever MP3 that you want for free. I got, 10X rules on audio, MP3 download, Seller Be Sold, MP3 download. Closer Survival Guide is ridiculous. I mean, it's so good. It's like crazy. If you're not first, you're last is, I believe, one of the best MP3 downloads in the world. What's the first question you would ask a potential hire? That's an interesting question. What would I ask a potential hire? You know, probably first question is, hey man, who is in your pipeline? Okay. Who do you work for now? Good. Call and sell them my product. Let's see what you got. That way I know what I'm dealing with. You look Santa in your web. You look Santa in your web, but also cause your crazy prices. I don't know what that means. I know I had the biggest December I've ever had in my entire career. Probably every December combined for the last 10 years. We did this December. I came up with a cold call script today. Could I get someone from your office to look at it? Yes, Trevor, send it to, just send it to me, gc@grantcardone.com. What does it feel like to be a multimillionaire? You know, I've never thought about what it feels like to be rich. I mean, well, one, you could be a multimillionaire. That'd be one thing. And then you could be rich. That would be another thing. And then you could be really wealthy. And then you could be my friend Bob Duggan that's worth $4 billion. And, you know, he could buy $100 million worth of stock in one day. So, I mean, there's all these different levels. I'm not at his level, but what does it feel like to have enough money that it can't be destroyed? Fucking feels good, man. Feels good. But it's not really a feeling, right? I'm still out there hustling and working it out every day because I want to help people. Here's much you make in December. How much did I make in December? A lot. Somebody wants to know about the Rolls Royce story. I think it's been long enough. I think it's been long enough to tell you guys the Rolls Royce story. What is safe amount of dough? Dude, you need 3 years of money. You guys all need 3 years of money, okay? 3 years of money. You need 3 years of money. The reason I say you need 3 years is all the financial guys say you need like 3 months. It's completely ridiculous because you know what? The financial planners don't believe in you. So they tell you some bullshit. You need 3 months because they don't think you can go out and produce more money. You know why? Because they can't produce more money. So they try to conserve money and they try to teach you how to conserve money, which is their way of saying, give me your money so I can save it for you because you can't save it yourself. See, and I don't believe that. I don't believe you need to save money. I think this is why the middle class is getting destroyed right now. Okay, you need to know how to go get money, how to make money, how to produce income, how to connect with people that have more money than you have. Thanks, everybody, for the share. Let me tell you the Rolls Royce story. Okay. Free access for anybody that gets the King card. Is that what somebody said? To Cardone U. Cardone U is ridiculous. Look. Okay, let me tell you the story about the Rolls Royce. Some of you know last year I was driving, for about 14 months I was driving a Rolls Royce Ghost. Okay, this is who I am, all right? Don't tell anybody at Rolls Royce I said this. I mean, I might buy one day. But Rolls Royce gave me that car, okay? They gave me the car. Rolls Royce gave me the car because of my social media presence. It was 14 months long. I rolled around in the car. I never told anybody. I was under a confidentiality agreement. I never told anybody. I was called what's called an ambassador for Rolls Royce. And they should have stayed with it because basically, that car represents to people somebody that doesn't work. And I am definitely not that guy, okay? All right, so that's a Rolls Royce story. When it was over with, I was given the option to buy the car. I didn't. Because I just appreciate money more than that. I mean, to me, spend $400,000 on a car, even if you got a lot of money, buying Ferraris and Lamborghinis. Do you know how much money I can take that money and help a church? a community. I could take that money and reinvest it in my companies. I mean, it's just, to me, it's like, and I'm not saying I won't do that one day. Maybe I will. I have a jet, but that jet's for business. You know, it's not like we run around the country just having fun in it. What do I drive now? I drive a Range Rover. Tips on how to become a speaker. Don't become a speaker because you want to be a speaker and make money, okay? That's all about your ego right there. Now, if you want to help a lot of people, all you got to do is go out there and start speaking to people. How would I use $50,000 corporate credit line? I would use it in my business. The only reason I would take a credit line out is to use it in my business and grow my company. Who's best person you had on Power Players? You know, I've had some really good Power Players interviews. I look forward to doing another 50 this year. Some of my most exciting Power Players. Man, I've done so many interesting ones. Charles Koppelman was a great one. Jeffrey Gittimer was a great one. Jeff Mendez with what's the name of the company? Who's Jeff Mendez with? That was an awesome one. I want to do more confessions. John Hamlin. That John Hamlin interview was great. Need to get Robert Kiyosaki on Power Players. Okay. Can you have Brian Tracy in Power Players? I would love to. I think Brian's kind of busy right now, but I would love to have him. I think Gary Vee's going to be on this month. I think he comes in February. Brad Lee was an awesome one. Gary's going to be in February in my studios. Gary Vaynerchuk, which I have mad respect for. Come to Australia and make millions. Industry is sleeping here. Yes. Think NFL is going to LA? Absolutely. Dude, LA should have had a team already. How do you read? Do anything unique? I did a Patrick Bet-David was an awesome interview, by the way. Gene Simmons says buy a home only when you have 4x cost in cash. Yeah, I agree with that. You know, and then you still have to wonder why you'd want to buy a home. There's absolutely no reason anybody should buy a home. You know, you could rent this place for probably $100,000 a month, maybe 120. Find somebody who'll be here to rent it to you, man. If you can afford $120,000 a month, keep your cash. Keep the $15 million it takes to buy the joint, and just pay rent and then move out when you're done with it. How do you follow me? Well, it depends on where you're at. I mean, GrantCardone's my handle everywhere. So, should I buy a house instead of renting? No, you should never buy a house. Nobody here should buy a house unless you're worth $100 million, a couple $100 million. Don't buy a house. Nobody here should buy a house. What do you think about William, co-founder of Harvard? Something I didn't get it. Really don't buy it? That's interesting. Never buy a house. It's ridiculous. Okay, a house is not an asset. Flipping's dying, bro, because it's all been done now. Okay, house flipping's over. Where you want your money right now is multifamily. Okay, it is. It has legs, it's got legs forever. Renegade Protein, man, I got so many proteins now, dude. I don't use them. If you're not in sales, is real estate the quickest way to become wealthy? No, man, no. Look, you get in real estate, you don't understand sales, you're not going to make it in real estate. Who am I voting for? I will vote against every politician. That's who I tell you I'm voting for. If they're a politician, I will vote against them. I am looking for the person that is the least politician, the least like a politician. I'm not reading a book, but you know what? Tomorrow, I will start reading a book. I'm going to go through my library and find something and start eating it. Can you explain what your staff do in Miami? I want to get that back, okay? You met with my buddy, Wed Skidmore. He's a good guy. Yep. Come to South America. I'd love to. I was just in Colombia. I was in Mexico this year. I did the military for the Colombian government. I'm renting my house out to Section 8. Is that a bad idea? I think it's a terrible idea. I think it's an awful idea. I wouldn't have anything to do with Section 8. See, I don't want anything to do with the government, right? So if I got to wait for money from the government, I don't want anything to do with it. It's just not my deal. Do you micromanage your salespeople? Well, when I walk in there, I do. Okay, when I walk in there, I climb up everybody's ass. Next episode of the Cardone Zone, Fridays 12 p.m. every Friday. Young Hustlers, Thursday, 12 p.m. G&E show on marriage and business, Wednesdays. That'll be tomorrow. Read The Alchemist. I think I'm going to read that. Okay, you guys have been awesome. I really appreciate you joining me for my stream tonight. I hope I answered enough of your questions. If you won the ACE test, okay, and I gave you the MP3, oh, there's another one. Make sure you call my office tomorrow. We'll get you hooked up. If you have not checked out Cardone U, if you go to cardoneu.com/Periscope, just look at the offer. It's crazy. If you can't buy it, you can't make sense of it, I understand. cardoneu.com/Periscope. There's 1,500 segments of content. It's going to teach you everything about prospecting, networking, social media, cold calling, follow-up, handling objections. It's 1,500 segments of content. It's unbelievable. What's the certificate you mentioned? Well, when you go to Cardone U, every course has certification. They have different levels of certification. So you can go to your next job and say, look, I've been certified by GrantCardone on follow-up, on theory of closing, on closing strategies, on sales basics, on the road to the sale, on prospecting, on follow-up. Did I say that? On internet sales. We give you certification for all that when you get through and 100% test out on each of these segments of content. CardoneUniversity.com/Periscope for a 93% discount. Best book that I would recommend of mine? Oh man, Seller Be Sold's awesome. 10X Rule, awesome. The publisher hates that I do this because I just keep talking about books that I'm not working on right now. I think Primerica is a great company, awesome company. Seller Be Sold, 10X Rule, Closer Survival Guide. If you're not first, you're last. Crush It by Vaynerchuk. Dianetics by L. Ron Hubbard. Awesome, awesome book. Let's see what else, man. All Marketers Are Liars. Man, I've read so many books. I mean, I don't even know. The Bible. I would read the Bible. I think everybody should read the Bible. I don't even care if you believe in the Bible or you believe in God or you believe in heaven or any of that, dude. Read the Bible, dude. All things are education and can be, okay? TV, listen to politics, listen to your buddy at work that doesn't know anything about anything. All that's education. Question is, how much? I'm open to knowledge, baby. I'm open to freedom. What are you open to? I want freedom. I'm not searching for information. I want freedom. I don't want to be a slave to a secret later. I want freedom now. I want to know now. Okay, you guys be great, all right? I'm going to go watch the president lie to everybody in his last thing. Be great.